Yo, what's up guys? It's Whiteburst here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can change the artwork and the buttons and some other stuff like the shaft cover on the Qanba Obsidian 2. So, first things first, you got to be changing, if you got your Obsidian 2, these holes are probably covered, right? And for you, in order to get to these holes, I'm going to show you guys a clip right now on how you can take them out. Yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna show you guys how to take off this hole so you can reveal the screw so you can change it out and put the artwork in. So first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna grab a tool like a knife. If you're confident, use a knife. If not, use something else. We're gonna be wedging it under here so we can get it off, and I'm gonna show you how to do it, right? So first thing you do is I usually point the knife away from me because I don't want to, hurt myself, but maybe you can actually point it towards you, but it depends how you hold your hand, right? If you hold like this is probably a better angle. Anyway, so what I do is I grab the knife like this and I start to push it underneath and then lift it up. Sometimes you get it right away. Sometimes you have to like do it a little bit. See, there you go. I got it from this side. I push it out. Now I don't need the knife anymore. So I can close this, put this to the side, and just use my fingers and just peel it away. And there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do. Anyway, now you don't see the screw yet, right? You see like this weird substance on here. Now I'm going to get the knife back here. And I'm going to peel this off because this is actually some kind of sticky substance to keep that black thing on there. But this is actually on the screw. So be kind of careful that you don't damage the screw, because if you do damage it, it might be annoying to take out, right? So just put your knife in here and just kind of scrub it against one side. Or maybe scrub is not the right word to use, but just kind of push it with the knife to one side, so like overlaps on each other, right? See, you can see some pieces coming off already, and there you go. Simple like that. Just rub it with your finger a little bit after you get these parts, just to make sure everything is out and it sure looks like it. So yeah guys, you repeat the same process on each hole, and that's how you get to the screws. All right, so after you took these out, we're going to be flipping this. So I'm just going to flip it using these foam pads that I have right here. All right, guys. So now it's flipped, and we're going to be taking out all of these screws so we can access the inside. So because I want to take out all the buttons before I take out the top panel. So with a good screwdriver, I've got this long one so it can fit inside of each hole. We're going to be taking the screws out. All right, so now that we took out all of the screws, we can just lift this up. Now, you also have like this metal plate in here, which you can take out if you want. That makes it heavier. I like this I like to keep it on because I like it heavy. All right, now we have access to the internals. So this is super easy to do, guys. Let me just see if the camera picks it up well. Decent enough, but I'm still gonna zoom in. Right, this is perfect. So, this is a single Sanwa button. We're gonna be replacing these buttons too, but we have to take them out regardless if we replace them or not to get the acrylic or glass plate or whatever they put on this thing to get it out. So it's super simple for us to get the buttons out because it's a push button. The only thing we have to do is, you see this tab right here, and there's another tab on the bottom side. All you have to do is just pinch those two and you can push it out. But first, it's probably smart to take note of the cables, right? Because of course, green is here, blue, yellow, red, black, orange, purple, and this is a bit of a brown color. So let me zoom out so you guys can see. These are all the colors. Of course, you can take a better look when you got the stick, but these are all the colors. And you have to remember this, or just take a picture, and then it's easy for you to remember everything, right? I don't know if they are color coordinated. For example, if this is like, because it's blue, and that'd be X, on PlayStation, but I don't think that's the case. It might be color. No, actually, no, it's not color coordinated because I don't think Xbox has a purple color. But yeah, that's how you take the buttons out. So I'm just gonna take one out for you guys. I'm gonna remove the cable first. So the way to remove this cable is just hold it. It's different than the Hori one. You just hold it and then you just pinch it a little bit and you lift it up and it just comes out. Same with the other one. Pinch it, lift it, and it's out. There you go. Now, but I can't pinch this part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a tool, like a screwdriver, and this is a flathead. I'm gonna push it in with this side, push the top part in, and I should be able to just push the button out. Let me just, there you go. Oh wait, I successfully pushed it out, but the problem is there's foam underneath this, which of course is not letting me push it out, right? So let me just take this one, and there you go. That's out. So you do that with each button until you have all of the buttons. Okay. All right, so I removed each button. Now all that's left to do is to get the Sanwa lever. You don't have to take this out, but you do have to take out the top. So like the bat top and the dust washer and all of that stuff, so you can actually lift up the acrylic or the glass panel or whatever it is, right? So you just grab a screwdriver like this and you hold this part down with the screwdriver. You can also do it with your hand, but I like to use a screwdriver just for a little extra grip. And then you hold it like this, and while at the same time you hold down the bottom of the ball top or bat top you have and just twist it. As you can see it twists because I don't have a good grip on it. So I'm gonna hold it from the top part, push it in, and now I should be able to just twist it out. Make sure you turn it into the right direction. Now it's just twist it. I don't know if you can hear the sound of it coming off, but it is coming off. Oh, you might hear it drop actually. Oh, there it is. Now, there's my bat top. Of course, the dust washer also came out. Now I can grab this and flip it. Take out my dust washer. So now we just stick this in and we just twist it. As you can see, this screw is not very long. I'm gonna show you guys the screw in the middle. Oh wait, I'm tripping because this one's also small. I could have sworn I saw one that was longer. Wait, let me actually check for myself because I don't want to misinform you guys. No, it is the same size. Okay, maybe they did change it because I looked up online and it said the one in the middle is a larger, but I guess not. Alright guys, so after you removed all the screws, like how I showed you, you can just pull this and lift it up. And there you go. You now have access to the stick. So as you can see, this piece right here, the acrylic, is black. It's not see-through. So you need a different acrylic in order to change the artwork. You can't use the same one. By the way, this one has like some kind of plastic on top, I think. Yeah, this has some kind of protection on it. Anyway, I'm not gonna take it off because, you know, it's on there for a reason, I guess. But I'm gonna take this off because I have a clear one. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to install that right now. Alright, so after you have your artwork, this is mine. It is from Solo Leveling, if you guys don't know. Spoiler, if you don't know it. I got this online from a website that cut this exactly the way to fit the Qanba Obsidian. It looks super cool. I really like it and it looks amazing. But of course, we can't use the same acrylic panel. So I do have a clear one. Alright, so after you put your artwork, I've got a transparent plexiglass, which I'm just going to place right on top. As you can see, it fits like a glove perfectly. Now we're just going to repeat the same process, and we're just going to be covering each different hole. This artwork also, by the way, it differs of course, but this artwork in particular comes with the buttons as well. I don't know if these are stickers. I don't think so. They don't look like stickers, but you can put them basically on the buttons. So let's say you have a specific artwork that you want to use this to cover the artwork, like the button, so the artwork is kind of complete. But I'm not going to use these, but if you want to, of course you can have that option, but I'm not going to use these. So I'm just going to put these back in the bag. But it looks pretty good. I think it looks really nice. I got the buttons here too, because I'm a PlayStation guy, so you know, that's why I got this. And of course, make sure the layout is correct. But yeah, this fits like a glove. You don't move it around much. Now let's get the screws back in. You see all these screws that we just took out? We're just gonna screw them back in. And yeah, I'll see you guys after. Side note, while you're screwing this in, guys, make sure you don't use full force, because you really don't want to crack the plexiglass if you have it, right? Even if you have the old one, you don't want to crack it. So make sure you don't push it too tight. Just push it enough that it is nice and tight on there, but don't like force it all the way down, you know what I mean? Like just do it a little bit, and if you feel it's getting too hard, just let go, because it's not gonna go flying, right? So if you can go with your finger across it and it's like almost level, then you know you did a good job. See, that feels perfect. This one feels like it's a little bit too much. And there you go, perfect. And you just continue to doing that with each screw. Alright guys, and there you have it. The artwork is successfully installed. Make sure all the screws are nice and even. If some are too deep, don't worry. Just make sure you don't tighten them up too much, right? Alright, so we're done with this. Now, all that's left to do is to put the buttons back in. But we have some special buttons. We have the newly unboxed Qanba Gravity Arcade buttons. So we're going to be installing these buttons inside of this stick. So, it's super easy. Just get a button out, like so. And then you just make sure it's aligned. You see like these push buttons, make sure it's aligned with this. And then just push it right in. There you go. And it just snaps into place without an issue. And that's it basically. So you just do that with each button. There you go. All the buttons are in. Now all that's left is the stick. Now I have ordered a purple top, but it hasn't arrived yet, sadly. But that's all good, because changing the top on the Qanba is actually super easy to do without having to take the stick apart. So I'm actually super okay with changing it. But we do have something else that I can change and that I will change. And that is a transparent dust and shaft cover. Now, this is just super easy. Just put the shaft cover inside. I think we already have one, by the way, but I think it's the same size, so it doesn't really matter that much. So you just put the shaft cover in, and then you cover it with this one, or you can even do it the other way around. You can put this one in first. So you can also do it the other way around. You put this one in first, and then you put that one on. But I don't think that's as safe, because this, I feel like that's gonna scratch it. So let's just take this out and put the black one first. Just use a tool if it's hard to get out. There you go. Now we're gonna put the black one first. Then we're gonna put the purple one. Make sure they're aligned though. And then we have the shaft cover, which we're gonna put in as well. Just make sure it goes in. And it did not. So let's just take this purple one out and put this one in first. There you go. Now we take the other purple one and we put this one in, and there you go. Now we'll get the black bat top that we already own, and we can just twist it on there. Of course, it's not gonna be too tight because we didn't hold the bottom. So with this, putting it on, you can do that with your finger. Just turn the stick around, hold the bottom, you know, the bottom screw that we did it, and then just twist it. Now, as you can see, it's not on there too tight yet, so we're just gonna try one more time and see if it comes out. And it feels like it is on there. So that is it. Now, of course, we have to install the buttons. Not install the buttons, but we have to put the cables back in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this bad boy around again. We're gonna take the nice foam pad, and we're gonna flip this. And if you're lucky, all the cables that we just took out are still in the right place. As you can see, they're still in the right place. So this one is this ones are black, this is orange, this is purple, this is brown, green, blue, yellow, and red. So it's super easy to just put them back in. If you didn't memorize and you're lucky, they're all just there. Make sure to hold the button from the bottom while you're plugging the cables back in, just to make sure they're in all the way. There you go. Now with the black one. And we continue to do this with each of the cables. Alright guys, and there you have it. We put all the cables back where they belong. Now I would highly recommend you to not close it yet. I'm going to close it, but that's just to show you guys. But I would recommend you not to close it yet and keep it open and plug it in to see if it's working. Because sometimes, you know, a cable can be not properly inside. So I can show you guys real quick how we close it again. What you do is you just grab the back plate that we had and you just put it back on. Alright guys, so after it's on, you just take all the screws and you start screwing it back in with these black screws that you had when you took them out. And after you're done, there you go. That is my customized Qanba Obsidian 2. I think it looks very dope. I really like the colors, the purple. I just want a purple bat top, but that one's coming in. I can show you guys how to do it without taking your stick apart as well. But yeah, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace.